Good morning. It is the perfect time of day to walk about and do some looking. I'm gonna take my camera out with me and maybe get some nice zoom shots on whatever it is I end up finding. So I'm excited and yeah, let's freaking go. I should probably redo that outro. Okay.
I wonder what remains past the forest and borders and pocket change.
Well, today is March 27th, 2025, and I have spent my morning at Penn State's Arboretum. It's not a space I'm unfamiliar with. Even in my first year seminar class, we were assigned to, walk around and just get familiar with the area. We had to draw a little map, do some nature journaling, things like that. But now today, I've been asked to take a much more in-depth look into what I can find and observe and document. So I took my little camcorder around and I pointed it and zoomed in at things that I thought were interesting or pretty. I never come here with a critical eye. I just appreciate what the Arboretum has to offer and try to soak up the sun when I can. And even though it's maybe 35 degrees out right now, I had an extremely pleasant morning. In addition to all of the birds I found and the pretty flowers, I also found some interesting human activity. There's a class of, I would say, preschool to maybe second graders near the bird watching hut, and it was fun just watching them observe and see what they could find and talk about it in a big group setting. And their teachers were so invested in teaching them what they could. And as an education major in a climate sciences class right now, I was a little bit like, whoa, this is absolutely perfect timing that I just came out here on a random, Thursday morning, and I was able to find someone doing exactly what we've been talking about in class, which is, educating the youth on nature and climate change and all of the things that are going on in our outside world. The thought crossed my mind of asking one of the teachers to do a brief little interview and just ask how they plan to impact the youth with their teaching and bringing them places like this, but I didn't want to intrude on their lesson or their space or, distract them from watching over the kids. But with all that said, I think my favorite part about this morning was just looking at the pond, appreciating all the biodiversity and life that I found swimming around. There were minnows, there were big koi fish, there were little, what was that called, like algae. Honestly, it was like a little underwater city. It was really cool to look at and just appreciate with a finer lens. So I'd encourage you to just get outside today if you can and just look at your surroundings, take it all in. This is 5 minutes, 2-minute walk from where I live, and I was able to find so much that just really put a light on my morning. I have 2 exams and an essay due tomorrow, so just being able to step away from my desk for I think I was out here 20 minutes, was really special, and just, being able to take time for myself to be outside was really nice. I'm back in the bustle of the world, so it might be a little hard to hear. I might have to put subtitles. But the thing that I've noticed most is that it really is a one day at a time type of dealio. It's like a minute and a half or whatever that the sun gets pushed back into going down each day. And then by the middle of the summer, it's light out at like 9 p.m. So the point in me saying this is every day I walk to my classes and I see new flowers that have blossomed and bloomed, and it's just quite inspiring, to keep pushing through the days and really just try to make the most of each day, because I know that even if it wasn't a good day today, that maybe a flower blossomed where it hadn't the day before. So, just something to think about. Okay, I gotta go. There's people around.